Hello guys, welcome back to Christianity Reloaded. Today we are asking the question, what authentic provision did Jesus made for the transmission of Christian faith? Because we know that Jesus cannot leave this earth without making an arrangement on how to transmit Christian faith, how to pass it down from one generation to other. If he failed to make this arrangement, it means that he is not a good leader or is not God. But we know that he made the arrangement. But when you ask different Christian groups, like when you ask Protestants, you get a different answer than when you ask the ancient Christians, like the Catholic Church and Orthodox Church, you get a different answer. Because Protestants, they will say that Jesus, is the provision he made, the authentic provision he made, is the Word of God, is the Bible. But the problem with this answer is that you cannot find anywhere in the Bible where Jesus made this provision to take this book and go and teach or open a church and teach my word. Jesus never made this provision. He never wrote any book. Even when he was on earth, he never even instructed anyone to write any book. And he didn't write. It's not like he cannot write, but he did enough. You know what I mean? It means that this question is one of the dilemma in that have to do with Protestantism. You know what I mean? Because if you are doing something, if you are saying that this is what Jesus made, the position he made, you are making yourself a liar. Because Jesus never made that arrangement. But when you go even to the Bible, you will find out the arrangement Jesus made, which is very plain. He assembled his 12 apostles and gave them power and authority to go and teach everything that he commanded them. That's the authentic provision Jesus made. And which, if you listen to any of these Asian churches, they will give you this provision, that they will agree with this provision. And that's what Jesus made. He brought out 12 apostles and gave them power and authority to go and teach. And remember that everything that he told them to teach was oral, because Jesus didn't write any book down. So the apostles, the 12 apostles are going out there, or 11 apostles, because Judas was not there, then goes out to teach everything that Jesus commanded them, which is oral. Not written down. You know what I mean? So this is what we see when we go to that book, the Bible. We find out that the provision that Jesus made was to assemble a particular people and give them authority, authorize them to teach. After teaching them, and everything he told them to teach was oral. It's not like he cannot write book and give them. No. He doesn't need to do that because he's God. You know what I mean? So, and when they go to teach, everything he commanded, they are teaching them oral. And from this oral, we get sacred tradition. And it's oral and written tradition, you know what I mean? You can even take that the Bible is written tradition, where we still have oral tradition, not written down. Because you see the problem with the Protestants, how they cannot answer this question. There's no way they can answer it. So if they're gonna be honest with Jesus and what provision he made, they cannot lie and say that Jesus gave the Bible. But I'm not saying that the Bible is not the Word of God. It's the Word of God, especially is the Word of God. When I say the Bible, I'm talking about the New Testament and even the Old, because without these people that Jesus authorized us, we will know what the Bible is. There's no way we'll know it. That's why Jesus already have this authentic provision he made, and it's a powerful one. He didn't just throw everything and say, everyone. He didn't write a book and say, copy this book, throw it in every hands, and that's how he's going to transmit. No, anytime he's talking to a particular people, most of the time, instructing a particular people, the believers and the apostles. And they gave them the authority and the right to preach his message. Thank you for watching. Peace.